Yeah, it's for you. Quicker.
Kind of changed my grip.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you have any questions about what are you changing? What are you doing different?
So I knew I wasn't getting enough of the support hand in there.
Uh-huh.
So I think when you explained it about the fingers first, that
Did it help you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
my thumb ended up more forward.
Okay.
Than it was previously.
Okay.
So and with the transitions, something that I just kind of noticed. I'd seen this before. Like it was actually kind of just.
You're almost steering. Yeah. Yeah. Some people do that.
And that seems to help.
The other thing about the fingers first, so when you put the palm in here
okay.
and you wrap the finger, you can't really leverage you don't leverage the same way. So when you put the fingers in there, you actually can wrap way around. Okay. And for me, I end up with something like this. So when I'm pulling in, I'm actually digging my fingers into my palm. I'm actually digging this while I'm pulling, this is against the grip panel and this is literally pulling back into my, it leaves something like that on my hand. So it locks everything together really nicely for me. All right, let's bring it in here, guys. All right, recoil control, little exercise for us to do. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be awesome. You guys did doubles yesterday. Do a little bit of a different exercise today. This exercise is called sewing machine. The idea is this. Can you guys imagine what a automatic sewing machine looks like? All right, what does it look like? Pretty much straight up, straight down. Can you imagine what a gun might look like, mimicking a similar kind of pattern to that? Straight back, rise up a little bit, return very consistently. Can you imagine what that might look like in your dot? The dot that rises up a little bit, returns to the same spot every time. Okay? So what we're doing, our subconscious works in images, our conscious works in words. So by imagining and visualizing pictures, what's going to happen is you're telling, hey, this is what I would like to happen. And during this string of fire, you'll find that you'll start to adjust things to start to make that happen more. Okay? This is a 10-shot string. Start at a very deliberate pace with the intention of making that happen. Gun comes back, rises up a little bit, returns very consistently. When you start to see that, you can start increasing the rate at which you press the trigger. The gun cycles in 0.06 to 0.07, 6 to 7 hundredths of a second. Better your fundamentals are, the better your grip is. You can pretty much have the gun back close to where you were aimed within like 1/10 of a second, right? If you can do that, all you're doing is pressing the trigger faster. Does that make sense to you guys? How many people have done like cadence shooting, right? You ever see them demonstrate the 1-1000, 2-1000 cadence, this real slow cadence? They count 1-1000, 2-1000, right? The gun recoils up and rises and stays super high, and then they gently return it back to target. You're setting yourself up for failure at that point, right? Because you're slowly returning the gun versus getting the gun right back on target immediately, right? If you're doing the right things in terms of grip, that slow cadence is the most important because that's what you get to get the gun right back on target, and you're just waiting to press the trigger for a longer time. Cool? All right. So, this timer is just going to be here to record time. I'm going to do it a little bit more of a deliberate speed up so you guys can see how it works. And then we'll see what happens when we go a little faster. All right, so I'm going to get my grip everything I want it to be. Start at a deliberate pace and start working our way up. So here we go. Okay, gradual increase. You hear the pace. What did the gun look like? Hey, was everybody watching the gun?
Yeah, pretty much the same the whole time. Like a sewing machine.
Pretty much the same the whole time. Sewing machine, right? Ha-ha! So the split times 0.44, 0.34. I think it was a 0.30, 0.26, 0.26, 0.24, 0.24, 0.24, 0.24. Right? Make sense? Do it a little quicker. See if we can break everything here. Same exact thing. A little bit quicker ramp up. Gun look pretty nice. Shots stay reasonable, right? Nothing really low or left, right? And we sped up from 0.35, 0.27, 0.19, 0.18, 0.17, 0.16, 0.17, 0.16, right? Without really losing any significant accuracy from it, right? Does that make sense to you guys? Do you have questions? The purpose behind this is also to get you used to recoil, like, hey, recoil is going to feel a certain way. It becomes no big deal. It's a long enough string of fire for you to also be able to make corrections in the middle of it. Does that make sense to you guys?
By observing what the dot is doing.
Right. So I'm staring at the target. I'm still focused on the target, but I'm observing what the dot is doing while I'm doing it.
So
If you're seeing it getting way crazy, you can back it off, or you can pause for a second reset. That's the whole purpose behind that. Cool? It's going to sound awesome. Right? So what I would encourage you guys to do is do about 50 rounds of this, and it's going to give you a lot of opportunity to explore, hey, what happens? If everything works out well, if you're doing everything right, the group shouldn't expand appreciably. Right? Cool. Let's jump on here.